Hello, I'm at home at the moment, not in our flashy, nice green screen studio, no, stuck at home because, unfortunately, I've been having to self-isolate until Monday, which is a really long time. I know Reese Thompson also has had to be doing the same thing. I wonder if any of you guys are stuck at home as well. But so what that's meant is I haven't had a chance to be able to film a proper video this week. But lucky for you, last week at the family service, we recorded the whole thing and I've chopped it down, done some of the absolute highlights and put it together for you to watch. So you're not missing out on the video this week. Also, I've got some brilliant news for next week. Next week, we are back in person. Unfortunately, not all of the guidelines is lifted in the way that we wanted them to, which means that some people will want to come back, some people won't want to come back yet. But what we're going to do is I'm going to carry on making the videos, and for the next few weeks, we're going to be in person. We're going to be watching the videos together and then playing some games. But that means if you can't make it in person, like you might be stuck at home like I am this week, there's still going to be a video for you to watch online. So join me back here next week online for another video, or join me in person. You're going to have to sign up with your parents. Your parents will sign up for you, and I'll see you there in person. How exciting! We're going to be back together again. Woo! Enjoy the video. We are in the Coastline Kids Weather Centre, and this week, I know it doesn't work because it's hot outside, but it's snow week. So we're going to have a lot of snow fun, and you've got to sort of use your best imagination because obviously it's very warm outside. So shall we start? Should we start? Yeah. Why don't you stand up for me? We're going to start by worshipping Jesus. In fact, I would like maybe some helpers to help me out with the actions. Anyone up for it? Yeah. We're going to do the actions so you can follow along with. These guys are going to lead us in worship. And very excitingly, we have someone, sorry if this is going to embarrass you. I'm sure she'll be okay. But Chrissy is leading us in worship for the first time. So give her all the support in the world. It's very, very scary being here, isn't it, Chrissy? It's quite scary when you look out and see all the faces. So anytime that you catch her looking at you, give her a big smile and a thumbs up like that, and then she'll feel super confident. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? All right, let's worship.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence
Bobson and the weather forecast.
Hi, I'm Bobby Bobson. It's the middle of June in the UK. It should be the summer, but it's looking like snow! Oh, so cold. I love snow. It's the best weather. There's nothing dangerous about it at all. And it's so much fun.
Enough nonsense! Stop this now!
Huh?
Snow is one of the most dangerous weathers known to man. It's chaos!
Oh, whatever. Because of what? The slippery roads and pavements and stuff? I mean, they can be dangerous, but the fun far outweighs the danger.
No. Much worse than slipperiness.
Well, what's worse than slipperiness?
Yellow snow! You must never eat yellow snow. Trust me, I've tried it.
Whoa. That gives me an idea for a game.
I'm Bobby Bobson, and this is Don't Eat Yellow Snow. Here's the game. I have got some ice lollies. Bring on the ice lollies, and my willing assistant, Kevin, you may take off your face mask. As you can see, we have some delicious looking ice lollies. We have a nice yellow one. We have a nice orange one. We have a nice red one. And we have a nice purple one. What could they be? So here's the game. On my table, I have the colors. We got red, orange, yellow, purple, and we are gonna roll the can down, and if it lands on one of the strips of tape, Kevin is gonna try that flavor. Let me give a demo. Ooh, that is exactly how it's done. I didn't think that would happen first time, but it did. Come on up, grab your can. Here we go, here we go. It's red! Here is the red one. Oh, it smells good. Oh yeah. Oh, I hope you like spicy food. Okay. Okay, it's still coming. Yeah, go on, have a little sip from the bottom. How's that?
That is tomato ketchup.
Oh, stop there, stop there, stop there. Yes! We've got a purple. Okay, here we go. Have a nice taste of this one. I'm not sure I remember what this is.
That's not bad. Was that radish?
Oh. Is it radish? It is not radish. It is beetroot, which is very similar, but it's enough to warrant a pie at the end, so I'll take it. Okay, let's carry on the game. Come on, grab your can, or I'll grab it for you. There we go. Okay, we're aiming for orange or yellow here. I really want to see him eat. I mean, both of those are the funniest ones, so let's make this happen. Oh, what a beautiful flick. Go on, have another try. That was amazing. I've never seen such a spin on a can. Here we go. Oh, yes! It's actually beyond the original rules of the game as well. Okay, great. Orange, okay. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one that I thought red might have been. Okay. Do you like spice out of interest? Quite nice, okay. Here we go. Oh. Has anyone ever had spicy frozen? It's interesting. Oh. How's it going? Go on, have a good slurp. Is that refreshing in this nice hot weather?
No.
It's spicy hot sauce! Okay. Ooh. Okay, have one more go, have one more go. A little bit harder this time. Oh, nice, look at that. Oh, no. I can't even cheat properly. Wow! Directly on yellow, you're a champion, well done. He said what? Okay, right. Okay, are you ready to see him eat this one? Here we go. Yellow flavor, the final part of the game. Guys over there, you can take a seat for me as we... Oh, that looks... Oh, I'll be honest, that looks like it belongs inside a nappy. Oh, how's that? What do we think it is?
Mustard.
It is mustard! He didn't get all the points, so I think he deserves a pie. Should it be a big pie or a small pie?
Very, very big.
Very, very big. I think that's the right answer. Okay. Oh, we've already got like 2 been made. Okay, brilliant. This looks like a double pie. More, 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 more. All right, stop. That's enough, Becky, you maniac. Right. Okay, do you want to take that one? Okay, you might need to kneel down. Let's go somewhere nice so the camera can see. And are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? You have 2 options with your pie. You can do the nice, gentle pie, which just goes in the face, and that's it. Or you can do the chaos pie, which is, he's already gone for it. The chaos pie goes in the face, around the side, over the top, and you know the drill. Here we go, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. Woo. Oh, that'll do, that'll do. We've got to let him breathe as well. Wow, it looks like snow has really come early. Give him a round of applause. Oh, lovely. You can take a seat. You want to grab a towel, and you can help clear up your dad as your sort of payment. There's some towels there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a little watch, because as we know, snow can be fun, but it can also be a hazard. Let's have a little watch of some snow mishaps.
This is about to happen.
We're going to do a little bit of chat and catch now, which is where we spend some time chatting to Jesus and trying to see if we can catch what he might be talking to us about. So if you've never done this before, it's going to be easy. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it. What you might want to do is you might want to close your eyes. I know we've done a lot of laughing and stupidness. Now we're just going to relax and feel the heat sort of vibrating off your head, just going up away, nice. And we just close our eyes, just so we're not distracted. It can be easy to be caught up by all the stuff that's going on around, all the flashing lights and colors and stuff. But we're just going to take a moment to just wait. And we're going to start by chatting to Jesus. You know, when you're in the playground and you've got all your friends around them, and say you go back into school tomorrow and you're talking about what happened today, you're talking about the fact that you watched a man eat a frozen mustard lolly, disgusting. We can chat and we can tell Jesus all those kind of things as well, and he loves to hear about it. So I'm going to give you some things to tell Jesus. And you can do that just by saying them in your head, or you can whisper them into your hands if that's a bit easier, just so that no one else can hear. It's just Jesus that gets to hear. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to tell Jesus today is, I want you to tell Jesus, what is your favorite thing about when it snows? What is your favorite thing about when it snows? Okay, the next thing we're going to tell Jesus is we're going to tell Jesus your favorite thing about when it's really sunny and hot. And then the last thing that I want you to tell Jesus today is going to be your favorite song. Tell Jesus what your favorite song is. Great. Amazing stuff. Okay, the next part of the chat and catch. We've done the chat. What's the next part? Catch, right? So we're going to try and catch what Jesus might be saying to us. When Jesus speaks to me, I don't often hear a big, loud voice. In fact, I've never heard that in my life, right? But the way I hear Jesus speak to me is often through little thoughts that pop into my head. Or sometimes, you know, if I ask you to think about a snowman, you can picture like a snowman in your head. Sometimes Jesus speaks to us like that through pictures. And so what we're going to do is we're going to ask Jesus a question, and we're going to see if we get anything at all. It might be a thought pop into our head. It might be a picture pop into our head. And if it's a good thing, then I like to think it's from Jesus. And if it's not a good thing, then it's not from Jesus. We can just get rid of that and we can ask for something else, okay? All right, so the thing that we're going to ask Jesus today is I would like you to ask Jesus, let's ask Jesus what is his favorite thing about the summertime, because we're coming into the summertime. So ask Jesus what is his favorite thing about the summertime. If you think you've got something, would you just nod your head just so I can see? Oh, cool. Quite a few people getting something. If you haven't got anything, don't worry. That happens to me a lot of the time too. If you haven't got something, sometimes I'll just ask again. Jesus, what is your favorite thing about the summertime? And the more we practice, the more we try this out, the better we get at hearing from Jesus. And the more we learn, like what stuff is just from Jesus and what stuff is just me sort of thinking weird thoughts. So I'm just going to pray for us. I'm going to say, Jesus, thank you for speaking to us. Thank you that you love to speak to us and you love it when we speak to you. In Jesus' name, amen. Right, we're going to take a little look at the Bible together. Normally, I would do my budget Bible bits, but this week, for reasons adults will pick up on, we will not be doing that. Instead, we'll be doing a silly summary of stuff that you can find in the Bible. So, we're going to take a little look. Jethro, are you ready? Here we go.
Hey Coastline Kids, Michael here to tell you a little bit more about King David. You remember David, right? The guy that killed Goliath. Goliath? More like goodbye-eth. Yeah, him. Well, a few years after that, David was made king over all of Israel.
Bow down to me!
Only kidding. God's the one you should worship. Now, David was a pretty good king on the whole. In fact, the Bible calls him a man after God's own heart.
I have found David, son of Jesse, a man after my own heart.
However, unfortunately, as with all humans, David wasn't perfect. In fact, one day, David was hanging out on the roof for some reason. What? I like it up here, okay? It's nice. Sunny day, get a suntan. And he spotted a woman called Bathsheba from the distance.
Oh, wee-wah-wah-wah! Who is she?
He sent someone to go and get her so that he could meet her. Could you, like, you know, set us up on a sort of blind date? But Bathsheba was already married to a guy called Uriah, who was a loyal soldier in David's army.
Hiya, I'm Uriah. Oh gosh, that rhymed. How clever of me.
David sent Uriah out to the most dangerous part of the battle that he was in the hope that he would be killed, which he was.
Goodbye, I'm Uriah. Oh.
Now that is pretty awful. He then married Bathsheba for himself and hoped that no one would find out about what he'd done. Let's not tell anyone here. But of course, God knew, and he wasn't very happy with David.
Come on, man, come on. What? Oh.
David realized that what he had done was terrible, and he felt loads of regret and sadness about it. He'd killed one of his most loyal soldiers. And because of this, David wrote a psalm.
What's a psalm then?
Oh, I don't know, like a song or a poem or something. Anyway, he wrote a psalm pleading God to forgive him. It's Psalm 51, and it says, "Have mercy on me, O God, because of your unfailing love. Purify me from my sins, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow."
Amazing. So, talking about being as white as snow, I thought I got a bit hot back there, so put on my brand new t-shirt. Bright white. Do you think, is it nice? It's a little bit tight, isn't it? But it's all right. We won't talk about that. Lockdown has done some damage. When you get your brand new white t-shirt, it's all nice, isn't it? But usually, it doesn't take too long for it to get a little bit messy. Now, who can relate to the little Bible passage we've just read? Who else has seen someone else's wife and then sent fancied them, sent the husband off to war to be killed, and then married the wife? Anyone? No, I didn't think so. So what is this all going on about then? I'm going to try and explain it in language that we might understand a little bit more. But first, I want to talk about, as well as my nice white t-shirt, can you picture in your head for me snow when it first starts snowing? And have you ever been there out when it's just been snowing and you come out of the door and no one else, not a single person has stepped in the snow yet, and it is completely white? There's not a footprint in the snow. Has anyone ever seen that? Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? So we're going to be talking about being as white as snow. So I want to make this whole thing a little bit relatable. So I've brought along my mummy's sweetie tin over here. This is my mum's sweetie tin. Has anyone else got one of these at home? Yeah, or maybe it's got biscuits in it, biscuit tin, or chocolate bars if you're really lucky. Most families have one of these in their house, don't they? And I remember when I was younger, it was the highlight. You know, when you've been outside, maybe you're helping in the garden or something like that, and then your parents come and they go, "Oh, should we have a cup of tea?" And you go, "Yuck, tea is gross." But I know what this really means. This means we're getting out the sweetie tin. And so she gets out the sweetie tin, and have a look in here, right? Let me take it over to John. Can you see that all right? Oh, look at all the stuff in that. That is good. Oh, yeah. Haribo's, all sorts of stuff. And we were always allowed one thing from the sweetie tin. Just one thing from the sweetie tin. Today, I'm going to go for this. I don't know what it is. Something sort of strawberry-like. Oh, yeah. I would share, but I'm not allowed because of the rules. That was good. But, you know, then I would be sitting in my bedroom. I knew my parents were downstairs. This is great. I knew my parents were downstairs watching TV, right? And suddenly, in my mind, ping, sweetie tin. I don't know how it got there. Ping, sweetie tin. And it's in my head. And I couldn't stop thinking about the sweetie tin. I couldn't stop thinking about the sweetie tin. I know I'm not allowed to go in the sweetie tin. But they're downstairs watching TV. It's quite a loud show. And I'm quite quiet. And I know, do you know where all the squeaky floorboards are in your house? You know where every single one is. So you sort of, oh, that's a squeaky one. Jump over, avoiding all the squeaky ones. And I got to the sweetie tin. Did a quick look around. And then I thought I'd be clever. It will make some noise as I open the sweetie tin. That will give me away. Oh, I just come up with a little coughing fit. I'm into the sweetie tin. And then I grab a couple of sweeties from the sweetie tin. I pop them in my pocket. I pop the lid back on the sweetie tin. And then I ran back to my bedroom. And I've done it! I've got some sweeties from the sweetie tin. Was that a very good thing to do? No. I've stolen from my parents. I've stolen from the sweetie tin. You know what that's probably going to mean in the future? It's probably mean there's going to be not enough sweets for me to have one later on when I actually really want one. But anyway, every time we do something like that, every time we do something that isn't very good, we basically take our nice, clean, white t-shirt and we make it a bit dirty. Can I have a volunteer? Anyone up for helping me? Let's go, yeah, Bethany. This is This is my way of representing that. Here's some ketchup. Let me check if the safety seal is off. It is. Here you go. I shall kneel down. You can squirt me for 5 seconds with as much ketchup as you want. Please, just on the t-shirt. You can go for these too, but I'd rather you didn't. And so you can squirt me for 5 seconds. You ready? Here we go. Off you go. Yeah, the jeans are ruined, aren't they? But that's okay. Give her a big hand. Oh. So my nice white t-shirt is not very white anymore, is it? Look at it, it's ruined. Oh. All because of what I've done. I've made myself dirty by doing something that I really shouldn't have done. Now, there's lots of things we can do. Sometimes we steal. Sometimes we lie, don't we? Sometimes, I used to always say at school that my bedtime, when people would ask me, when's your bedtime? I'd go, oh, I don't really have a bedtime. I don't really have a bedtime. I just go to bed whenever I want. I did have a bedtime. It was 7 p.m. on the dot. But I would always say, I don't really have a bedtime. I don't really know why. Lying. And what else? Sometimes we're really mean to people. There was a girl in my primary school who everyone called her the smelly kid, right? They used to call her the smelly kid. And in the playground, when she came to try and play with people, everyone would run away. Isn't that really sad? And what did I do? I was a good Christian. You know, I would go to church every week. So when faced with the smelly kid running towards me and my friends, what do you think I did? I ran away as well. I left her. And you know, I actually still feel really bad about that today. I don't know what that did to her, but it wouldn't have been nice, would it? Can you imagine every day going into school knowing that people would run away from you? That would be really sad. And so every time I'm doing these things, I'm just covering myself in a bit more mess. And it feels like I can never get this clean, right? It's going to be really difficult to get this clean. I can't do this by myself. I can't clean this up. I'm not very good at doing the washing at the best of times. But this is going to be a right pain. But do you know what we can do in these situations when we're a bit messy? We can do what David did. We can cry out to God. He wrote a psalm, and a psalm, like we said in the video, is kind of like, could be a song or a poem, or it's just a thing that came from his heart. And he said to God in this one, in Psalm 51, he said, God, forgive me. Wash me and make me whiter than snow. Do you think this t-shirt can become whiter than snow? Well, the thing is, when we take it to Jesus, it can be. God gave us Jesus to die on the cross. We'll come over here to the cross. And when Jesus died on the cross, what he did is he took our mess and he put it on himself. He took our mess and he put it on himself, leaving us cleaner than this. It's not a perfect illustration, is it? And so we get nice and clean, don't we? And we can walk around again and we're clean. I should probably put the ketchup away now. Don't want to make another mistake. Oh, no! Sometimes, even when we're going through life, right, we've just been made clean, and then we make a mistake again, and we're messy again, look! Well, I've really messed up now, haven't I? Because I've already said sorry, and I've already been cleaned. So that's sort of it for me. That's not true. Any time, even if it's my first time, my second time, my 1,000th time, every time I mess up and I get it wrong and I make myself unclean again, I can go back to Jesus. I can say, Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done. Forgive me. And you know what? Every time, he says yes. He takes our mess. And he makes us clean. No matter how many times we mess up, no matter how much bad stuff we do, we can always go back to Jesus. We can always say, Jesus, I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me. I don't know why I did that. I feel embarrassed. I regret the fact that I ran away from the girl in the playground. Would you forgive me? And every time he says yes. And he gives us a brand new, whiter than white, white as snow t-shirt to pop on. This one's actually slightly whiter than the last one, which is perfect, isn't it? Shall we, let's spend some time we're going to spend some time saying sorry to God if we need to. So you might want to close your eyes for this. In fact, would you stand up? Stand up for me, just so that sometimes you get a bit sleepy, don't you, when you sit down for too long. And I'd like you to maybe picture something in your mind, something you've done that you're not very proud of, something you've done that hasn't been very good, and that's making you feel a little bit messy, a little bit dirty. You're just going to picture that thing in your mind. And then as you picture it in your mind, you can open your eyes and have a little look at the cross over there. It's just a picture, a little symbol of what Jesus did for us. He went on the cross to take away all of our mess. And what you're going to do in a moment is you're just going to say in your head, you're going to say, Jesus, I'm sorry for the things that I've done that are wrong. Forgive me. Forgive is a big word. It just means make me clean. Forgive me, Jesus. So let's just do that now. You might want to repeat after me. You might want to do it in your head, or you can do it out loud if you want. Let's do it out loud, actually. Why not do it out loud? So copy after me. Jesus, I'm sorry for the times I've messed up. Please forgive me. Amen. And you know, when we do that, Jesus takes whatever it is. He takes it away for us. We don't need to worry about it anymore because we have been left clean. Awesome. Right, take a seat for me. Would any parents like to come and help me out with one final thing? Adam, come up and stand next to me here. I hope we've done this, actually. Did we make up some Gunge earlier? Yeah, great. Okay, so we've got a nice bucket of Gunge. It would be cruel to just Gunge Adam now, wouldn't it? After all that, after saying that he can trust me. Should we leave it to a 50-50 chance? All right, 50-50 chance, right? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Jethro, you've got that digital dice that I sent you? Yeah, he's got it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We need to decide who's gonna get gunged. Before we always had a randomizer, but I couldn't find it. So instead, we're gonna roll a dice to decide. I think that's fair enough. So I'll be numbers 1, 2, and 3. You be numbers 4, 5, and 6. What we'll do is we'll roll the dice. If it lands on my number, I'll get gunged. If it lands on your number, you'll get gunged. You're going to the beach. That's fine. You can swim in the sea, wash it off. Okay? Does that sound good? Yeah. All right. Is everyone ready for this? Who do you want to get gunged? Adam! Yeah. Okay. All right. Adam, how about as a little truce, whoever it does land on, the other person can gunge them. So if it lands on you, I'll gunge you, and the other way around as well, but don't worry about that. Okay, are you ready? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. You're gonna go, roll that dice, right? And then you're gonna point at the screen, and then the dice is gonna roll, and we're gonna find out who it's gonna be. I'm number 1, 2, 3. Adam's number 4, 5, 6. If it lands on 1, 2, 3, I'm getting gunged. If it lands on 4, 5, 6, Adam is getting gunged. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, roll that dice! Oh, no! That has not worked out in the favor that I was hoping for. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun. I'm going to get gunged, then we're going to sing, or not sing, one more song of worship, and then we will get out of here, and you can enjoy the beach nice and clean, and I'll have to go home and explain to my wife what I've done. Right, let me take the shoes and socks off. Band, if you want to come up, so that we're ready. And we won't have some people to come up and help with actions for this one because I think it's going to get messy up here. And yeah, we should do it with the paddling pool, shouldn't we? And ideally, Adam, this would be great if we can get it mostly in the paddling pool and not on the holy carpet or wherever it is. Okay. Oh, it's slippery in here already, which is always a bad sign. give me 1 second to sort of gracefully get down to the ground. Right. Are we ready? Save the equipment. In 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, great. Right, do you want to stand up then? Let's sing one last song together, and I'll try not to fall over. And let's give it some of the actions for this one, shall we?
I was lost with a broken heart. You picked me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I was born again, forever safe in the Savior's hands. You are more than my words can say. I'll follow you, Lord, for all my days. Fix my eyes, following your ways. Forever free in unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh. In the midst of the darkest night, let your love be the shining light, breaking chains that were holding me. You sent your son down to set me free. Everything of this world will fade. I'm pressing on till I see your face. I will live that your will be done, and I won't stop till your kingdom come. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh. You are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh. Oh, oh.
That is it from today's family service. Should we just give the band a massive round of applause? Well done, Chrissy. That was awesome. Lovely to see you. And we'll be open again soon, hopefully. It might look a little bit different when we first get back, but the 27th of June, Kids Work is going to be back on in some shape or form, which is very exciting. So I'll see you then. Bye.